of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His team playing well, off to a good start at 5-2. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. With that, I'll give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow here on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow has caught Gesicki on the right, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Third and 5.
Here we go.
Fields. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
First down, Jets. Here he goes, right.
They give to Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Fields. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
2nd down, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosifov. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosifov. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
180.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gun.
Burrow to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
That's on the 2024 first rounder of Marius Mims. Now, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Will McDonald. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year.
Come on, ready?
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
180.
Throwing is Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Second down, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third down, here's Hall, and he's got it. He'll move the chains, first down at the 47.
Job well done right there. Third and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a first down. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Chenault. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
On one, ready?
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29, here's second and 6. To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. On first down, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Look him up on a second down and 8.
11. 180. 180.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on second down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 empty.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
11 empty.
This is caught for 2. And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosibon. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Here we go. 222.
A give. Here's Hall. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one caught by Lazard. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Shamar Stewart, they're on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. Now Fields gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Fields to throw for it. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and that players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open left side is Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. The tight end going in motion to the left.
Big 13.
2nd down. Burrow. Will find Brown out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
On one, ready?
The tight end Fant in motion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Will McDonald. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Play action now. It's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
For the Bengals field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. First down. Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Fields. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. A pass deep for Reynolds. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
12. 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is the veteran, Aaron Jones. He gets a seal here, and a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Vikings win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. Hooking up with his man, it's his 15th touchdown pass of the season. This one all tied, 10-10 at halftime. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. A 17-yard touchdown pass. This one's at halftime with the Bills with the lead at the half. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8. 6 teams on the bye: Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, the LA Rams, and Seattle. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. They'll run. This is Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Play action now for Fields. That one into the hands of Smart. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. On the run, here's Hall. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. 3rd down, they need 5. Now, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Back to throw is Fields. That's going to be caught. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Hall trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
One more time, they give it to Hall. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They go play action with Fields. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right.
Can.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here we go.
Tight end motioning left. Now Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now, Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Burrow now. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 19-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. They'll bring this up to the 22. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
23-yard line.
180. Race hard.
Back to throw, Burrow. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got the first down and more than that. Jamar Chase. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Another run here with Hall. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one taken in by Reynolds. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing is Fields. And he led him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Back into the hands of Xavier Gibson. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 5. Off the play action, here's Fields. Short throw taken in by Smart. And he's in! Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. Ready? Stop.
They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak, and that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll look underneath here for Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
At the 50-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To throw is Burrow. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Crazy. Still going. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 9.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
11 empty.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Here we go.
They'll run with Allen. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen gonna get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Play action now for Fields. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. That's dropped off for Allen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down. It's Fields. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They go play action with Fields. The open man is Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Fields. Open man, that's Gibson. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Here we go, Scott. 3-19, can I see that?
Allen. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3-19, guess what?
Davis, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Chenault. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's Joe Burrow and the Bengals now. Down 24-23. 2:11 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again, another catch.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Still second down.
Here comes second down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Wide 80. Wide inside.
Now, Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Get set. Down. 180.
To throw is Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
Throwing is Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2.
the Bengals.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Brown. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here's 1st down. Now, Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.